Now, we might think that the internet is a place where we are all equals and we all communicate, and it is a new civilian world, a new world where we can develop our ideas and understandings of how planet Earth actually works, where in some sense we are all equal because we can all communicate to everyone. They may not want to listen, but at least if they do, we can send it to anyone. But it is not an equal place. The internet has been transformed into a militarily occupied state, when all of our private communications, heartfelt, the inner core of our life, communications between boyfriends and girlfriends, between husbands and wives, sons and daughters, between business partners, even between bureaucracies and states, when all of those communications are swept up, hoovered up into a vast collection apparatus, indexed and stored for all time, available only to a select few, then we're in a situation where we have a tank on the street of the inner core of our lives, where we have a soldier under our bed, listening to everything that a husband and wife says to each other when they're communicating on email or SMS. The penetration of the digital of civilian life is also the penetration of the military and intelligence agencies of civilian life. Now, I want to go back and look at what I wrote in this book, Cypherpunks, back in October 2012. I wrote then, "The world is not sliding, but galloping into a new transnational dystopia. This development has not been properly recognized outside of national security circles. It has been hidden by secrecy, by complexity, and by scale. The internet, our greatest tool of emancipation, has been transformed into the most dangerous facilitator of totalitarianism that we have ever seen. The internet has become a threat to human civilization. These transformations have come about silently because those who know what is going on in the global surveillance industry have no incentives to speak out. Left to its own trajectory, in some years, global civilization will be a postmodern surveillance dystopia from which escape for all but the most skilled individuals will be impossible. In fact, we may already be there." And I go on to call for action. We must communicate what we have learned, why there is still a chance for you, the reader, to understand and act what is happening. It is time to take up the arms of our new world, the internet, and I'll explain what those arms are, to fight for ourselves and for those we love. Our task is to secure self-determination where we can, to hold back the coming dystopia where we cannot, and if all else fails, to accelerate its destruction.